Today, I want to show you a simple breakdown of how to find a foreclosed home and actually get it under contract step by step. Hey everyone, I'm Bettina, a real estate investor. Over the last 10 years, I've sold my own properties, invested across real estate portfolios. If you're a beginner, this will take all the confusion out of the process. If you've been stuck wasting time on Zillow or watching every YouTube video possible, this is going to help you. Now, before we dive in, if you want my free beginner's intro starter course, make sure to click the link below. It's in the description. It's perfect if you want to learn how to find distressed properties, get your first deal done, and understand the foreclosures better. All right, let's get into it. Now, foreclosures can be some of the best deals in real estate, whether you want to either wholesale them, invest in them, or use them to build long-term wealth. Distressed properties equals a big opportunity for people who know where to look. But the foreclosure world confuses most beginners because it's filled with a lot of legal jargon, different phases, rules that no one really explains. So today I'm going to break down exactly what a foreclosure really is and the 3 phases you can buy in, and the 4 places to find foreclosed homes, how to get one under contract the right way. Let's start with the basics. Now, these are the 3 phases where you can buy a foreclosure: pre-foreclosure, auction or courthouse steps, post-foreclosure, they call it the REO. Let's go through these quickly. Pre-foreclosures. Now, these are perfect for people who are wanting to wholesale or assign. This is before the bank takes the house back. The owner is behind on payments, they're receiving notices, they're stressed, they're trying to avoid losing the home. These are highly motivated sellers. This is one of the best opportunities for wholesalers, beginners, or anyone who wants a discounted deal, because you can actually negotiate directly with the homeowner. Now, in phase 2 is the auction or the courthouse steps. This is a part everyone sees on TV. People bidding, fast pace, all cash required. You can't inspect the inside of the house. You could be buying liens, issues, surprises. This is not beginner friendly, and I don't recommend if this is going to be your first deal. Now, you do have to pay all cash, usually the same day, or a down payment, and you have specific time to pay the rest quickly, and you're buying the property as is. Now, phase 3, post foreclosure. These are REO properties. Now, this is when the bank becomes the owner. Now, most people calling something a foreclosure are talking about this specific phase. Now, here's what typically happens. The bank evicts the previous owner. The bank gives the property to the REO department. The bank lists the property publicly with a real estate agent, and anyone can make an offer. And these deals are listed on the MLS, HUD, bank sites, on government foreclosure platforms. And these are easier because the bank wants to sell and will often accept a discounted offer in most cases. Now, if you're feeling overwhelmed or thinking, Bettina, what do I even talk to homeowners about in the first phase? What do I say? How do I negotiate? What paperwork do I use? That's exactly why I created my free beginner course. Grab it. The link is below in the description, so you have everything mapped out step by step what this looks like. Now, how to find these foreclosed properties. Here are the 4 easiest ways to find them. MLS, this is the most common one. Bank REO departments, HUD Home Store, foreclosure websites. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break each one of them down, so make sure you have a pen and paper or your notes section, and so you can write these down for later. Now, the first one is the MLS. Obviously, this is where most bank-owned properties eventually show up on the MLS. Realtor.com, Redfin, Zillow, Trulia. And with these, you can work with an investor-friendly agent, ask to be notified from REO bank-owned listings. You can also set an alert for certain zip codes or price ranges. This is the easiest place to start. Now, the second one is the bank REO department. Every bank has an REO department, real estate owned. You can search the bank name and add REO online. Call and ask for the REO manager, and you can build a relationship with them. You can also be asked to be notified before listings hit the MLS. Smaller banks especially do this. And now number 3 is a HUD Home Store. You can go to HUD Homes Foreclosed.com, and these are government foreclosed properties. Now they're listed directly on the HUDHomestore.com website. This is beginner friendly. These have it listed with pictures. They're deeply discounted, open to investor offers. Now this is where someone who's actually wanting to purchase would go. If you're going to be assigning or wholesaling, this is not the place to find properties at. This is just eventually, once you get to that point, if you do choose to purchase on your own, these are great sites for you to refer back to. And then number 4, foreclosure sites. So here are a few sites that I compiled for you. So go ahead and write these down or save this video. Government foreclosures, and here are some websites for you: foreclosure.com, auction.com, HUDHomestore.com, Fannie HomePath, Freddie Mac HomeSteps, and these are gold for finding deals for most beginners. Now, how to get started with foreclosures under contract. So once you find a property that you want to put under contract, here is a simple process. Step 1 is you want to run your numbers. Just because something is a foreclosure doesn't mean it's a good deal. You must know your ARV, your repairs, the MAO, the maximum allowable offer. If you don't know what that is, I do have a video I'm going to list up above. You can watch that video right after this one. That's going to help you figure what that is and how to do that whole method that I share with you. And this keeps you from overpaying. Now, step 2 is you want to submit your offer. Now, here's the thing. With foreclosures, offers are typically done through a real estate agent, a bank portal, a government automated online submission. Now, you can expect counters, highest and best request, multiple offers, slow response times. Banks don't move that fast. They process everything in order. Now, just make sure in step 3 that you do your due diligence. It's important for every single deal that you do. Once your offer is accepted, order an inspection. Verify title, especially on pre-foreclosures. Confirm the repair estimates. Make sure liens are handled, and title companies will check this part. And step number 4, you can close or assign. Again, if you're wholesaling, you want to do this in the first phase while the homeowner has control of the property. And there's also ways that I teach you in my courses and my paid courses on how to stop a foreclosure. There's ways to do that. And if you're wholesaling, you can lock up the contract, you can assign it to a cash buyer, you can collect your fee at closing, and if you're keeping it, you can close through a title company, get the keys, renovate it, list it, or rent it, okay? And so that's an easy process. Once you kind of get familiar with all the steps in between, you continuously do this over and over. Honestly, it's just going to be like on repeat, and it's going to be so easy for you. And again, if you want access to my beginner intro course, it is free. Go ahead and grab it. It is going to be in the description for you. This is going to save you months of confusion. I created it specifically for beginners and to really explain how this works. Now, if you're an agent right now, and if you want to figure out like, well, how do I do this? I'm interested. I see this happening all the time in my industry and I want to tap into it. But how do I do that within compliance? I also share some information for my real estate agents in that course too. So I would highly recommend to check it out. Now, if this video helped you, please tap the like button, subscribe for more step-by-step real estate education. Drop your questions below. This will definitely help me as I'm building out this channel. It is brand new. I do respond to as many questions as I can. Again, my name is Bettina. I hope this video really helped you understanding a little bit more about the foreclosure process. I do go into further detail in all of my paid courses. If you're interested, please make sure again to check that below. Thank you again so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next video.